Kappa Hawaiian FM 100.3, 99.1, online at kapparadio.com. Kaya sitting in this morning with our friends at AARP Hawaiʻi. Ed Hickey, who is our AARP Hawaiʻi volunteer fraud speaker, is here to talk about some of the many free activities AARP Hawaiʻi is involved in this month. Ed, what can you tell us about eating weeds, taking better photos with your phone, and making your own greeting cards?
Well, on most Tuesdays, AARP volunteers host what we call Neighbor Talks, where we feature interesting speakers in our community, well, for our neighbors who give us information that we can use. And so in July, one of the first things we're going to be talking about is edible weeds, plants that you might find in a vacant lot by the road that most of us just dismiss as, well, weeds, but they can actually be made edible and made into tasty and healthy stir fries and soups. So we're going to talk about that next Tuesday, 2 o'clock, July 12th. And then in future Tuesdays, we'll have discussions about things like how to take photos with your phone, which I could really use, and how to make your own greeting cards once you have those photos. So I think a lot of very practical information that our neighbors are going to help us with. So you can check out this Tuesday Neighbor Talks on AARP Hawaii's Facebook page, or go to our website, aarp.org/hi. Check on the upcoming events tab to find out what's going on and register for these events. We also have a new website, aarp.org/go-local, where again, you can find out all the stuff that AARP has planned.
That's so awesome. Now, I understand AARP Hawaii is also helping voters get information about the election and the candidates. What can you tell me about that?
Well, first thing we're doing is we're co-sponsoring the next series of debates among the Democratic candidates for governor and lieutenant governor. So next Tuesday, there'll be a televised debate on the lieutenant governor candidates. Next Wednesday, the 13th, will be the gubernatorial candidates. Both are going to be telecast twice, first at 7 o'clock on KHII Channel 9, and then a rebroadcast at 9 o'clock on KHON Channel 2. The other thing we're trying to get out is information to help people make sure that they get their votes counted. During the last election, more than 2,000 ballots were not counted because there were problems with them. They either were mailed too late, people forgot to sign the ballot, or they corrected their ballot improperly. For example, by using whiteout, you can't do that. So for example, if you do make a mistake, all you have to do is call the Office of Elections to get a replacement ballot. Their number is toll-free 800-443-8683, and they'll send you a new ballot. And even if English isn't your first language, you can get help in different languages from them. So that's a thing to do. But one of the things is just a reminder that we have an all-mail election. So you're going to be getting your ballot in the mail, should show up in your mailbox around July 26th. And election day is Saturday, August 13th. And your ballot needs to be received in the elections office by Saturday the 13th. So you need to make sure you mail it in time for them to get it. So you can find out a lot more information on our website, aarp.org/hi vote. But let's make sure that our ballots get counted.
I gotcha. Ed, we know you are a volunteer fraud speaker and you give presentations to our community groups and others. Do you have any information on frauds and how to fight back against scammers today?
Well, certainly, unfortunately, the scammers have been very busy during the pandemic. They didn't slow down at all. In fact, they accelerated their efforts. So there's a lot of issues out there. And fraud speakers like myself are available to help. And we're glad to give presentations to various community groups. So if you want an AARP speaker like me or one of my colleagues to come out and talk to your group, just go to aarp.org/speakers and just fill out a little form, request a speaker, and we'll set something up. One event that we're really excited about is we're planning now a big in-person speaker event in Hawaii, here in Hawaii in August. Actually, we're pretty excited about just having an in-person event, period. But even more exciting, Brett Johnson, who is the self-proclaimed godfather of the dark web, will be coming to Hawaii, be coming to Oahu, Maui, and here on the Big Island for in-person events. We're still finalizing the details. And once we get the finalized dates, we'll put them up on our website. But the tickets will be free. You don't have to be an AARP member. But boy, I'll tell you what, if you've ever heard him speak, you're in for a treat. Well, after he kind of scares you to death, because Brett used to be a bad guy. He was one of the first cyber criminals to buy and sell personal information on the dark web. Eventually he was arrested and served time in prison, but part of repaying his debt to society now works with the Secret Service, other law enforcement agencies, and with AARP to help teach people how the dark web works and how you can protect yourself. So the first thing he does is he scares the daylights out of you by letting you know just how much of your information is probably available on the dark web and how easy and inexpensive it is for a scammer to get it. But then he also helps out by giving us some very practical tips to how we can protect ourselves from identity theft based on information that's there. So it's a very, very interesting and an important event. So keep looking at our website, aarp.org-hi, or the Facebook page, or on the new website, aarp.org/go-local. And once we have the dates finalized, they'll be there. And I think this will be a very exciting event. In the meantime, if you suspect a scam or you've been a victim of a scam, you can contact the AARP Fraud Watch Network. Again, just aarp.org/fraud is our website address. And you can either contact them by phone or by email and get help, or at least get your questions answered.
Awesome, Ed. It's always a pleasure speaking with you, my friend. Have a wonderful day, and we'll share the news. Thanks again. Aloha.
Take care. Bye-bye.